Hello, everybody. It's Bugsy, and I know it's April Fool's. But this is not a joke. This is not a gaffe. Usually, I have no jokes planned, and usually, I'm always doing anti-jokes, so it's not really even really a joke. So, instead of just saying, instead of just, you know, making a joke, pulling your leg, giving you a gaff, how about for April Fool's Day, from now on out, I give you something that you think that you didn't even know you needed, instead of giving you a normal joke, because everybody does April Fool's jokes. So I wouldn't do anything that would stand out particularly. April Fool's Day is not my holiday. You know what I'm saying? It's you know, whole you know, October is more my holiday. I may not be around for Christmas, so that's gonna be a thing. But that's neither here nor there. Okay, let's get this party started. So you're probably wondering, Bugsy, uh, like, are you serious? But are you serious about that? Yeah, I'm reviewing a concept TV show. JT. Okay, this comes from JT Anime and Nerd. Not to be confused with the nerd that does the anti-Sonic party. That man's a fucking bitch. Oh, trust me. One of these days I'll do a video on that motherfucker, but not now. Not now. So, okay, Spyro the Dragon. So I was looking at this concept because my good buddy, Nitwit World, showed me this. And what started out as, my friend and me kind of looking at this and going, what is this? I started getting kind of into it because, come on, we're never gonna get a Spyro show. Let's be real, folks. Because, let's be real, Skylanders Academy was kind of a good step in the right direction, but it faltered on a lot of areas. Also, Crash talked, and that's an unforgivable sin. That's one of the 7 unforgivable sins you do in gaming. Don't never make Crash talk. If you're gonna make Crash talk, make it a joke. Like they didn't. It's about time. Make it a joke. Make it like he's always been able to talk, but this is just kind of that's all. But he just never had anything good to say. But here's the point. So I was looking at alliances, and quite honestly, it's some good shit. Like this is like a special event, like a special event episode. Now that now that we all got like streaming, I don't know if anybody remembers what that's like, but this would be like a special event that would probably last like a few hours or like an hour. Like it'd be like a 1 hour event, 2 hour event, And that's what this feels like, a 2 hour event. We learned a lot more from Flame and a bunch of these other dragons. Even the ones from Hero Tale that actually, because the Spyro concept thing is like Legend of Spyro the Dragon and the original canon Spyro mixed together. And it works somehow. It just works. Like this is something that should have been done before.
A fairy? I think I know where this is going. Oh,
We have Spyro.
Master! Master!
We have like the first plot of like Spyro, the first game where everybody's like in little dragon statues. It's just like a bunch of other stuff, and I don't really want to spoil it for you, but we got a lot of character moments, a lot of action, and yes, it's just told by a dude's narration. But I gotta tell you, folks, hold on, let me get on this couch. I'm just standing here like Scott the Woz. You're probably wondering, where are my games at though? I kind of had to scale back a little bit, but they're still here. You know, couldn't just have them out because it just glitches the room, you know. Well, let me get on the couch because I'm standing around like a fucking nabob, you know. So let me just get a move on right here. There we go. Am I on here? I'm always sitting here like, am I on the thing right? Okay. But yeah, I don't want to spoil it for you all the way, but there are some good shit with Nasty Nork and the robot, which is his brother apparently. And yeah, it's fucking amazing. And you're gonna watch it, and it kind of shows the Norks as not being the bad guys per se, because the dragons are the ones that like attacked first. Or maybe Nasty Nork is the one that started it, and then like they fired back, even though the Norks were actually trying to be good, but Nasty Nork was the one that fucked up. So it's like that. It's just interesting. And this is all told to us by, you know, the dude narrating the thing. And, you know, there are certain things I would wish to do, kind of do better, but, you know, that's the voice director in me going. That's the voice director in me, because I'm always like that when it's just me working on my stuff. I'm like, yeah, I could have done that line better, or oh, I could say this, or I could have said that, or I could have done this or done that. Or I'll go, hey, if I'm doing Bugsy Prime, I gotta do that line again, and, you know, stuff like that. Like, seriously, I'm my own critic. People say, like, when I get, like, people criticize me, and I'm always some people think I'm scoffing criticism, but nah, I'm my own worst critic. Yeah, but what I would have to say about alliances, from what I looked at, I'm probably gonna have to go back and really listen to these episodes. I really do enjoy it. I feel like for certain like screams of pain or anguish need to be a little bit more. I mean, you know, you gotta make your screams more visceral, dude. Like, I mean, you really gotta like go for it. Like, you gotta really sell the fact that these characters are in pain, that they're really hurting. Like, I can't really do one right now. My throat is still I'm kind of getting a sore throat because there's like a bug going around. So I wish I could actually show you. I mean, I could try, but it's just gonna throw my throat out of whack, and I don't want to do that right now. I had to shovel out sriracha down my throat to get my throat for my throat to stop hurting. It's a remedy that I've been using whenever I'm like sick. But since the fact that I, basically voice act, that's one of the things I do. Some people do the whole honey and tea thing, and you should probably do that. That's probably better for you than what I'm doing to myself. But it does give results. But anyways, like I was saying, so you're probably wondering to yourself, well, Bugsy, why should we watch it? Because it's not for the voice. It's not for the voice acting. The voice acting kind of helps and sells it a little bit. He even does a good impression of Richard Horvitz. Yeah, you guys are gonna be interested about this, or maybe not. But I think it deserves to be seen because, when are we ever going to get like a Spyro? When are we ever going to get an actual Spyro show that fulfills the needs of everybody else? Because I tell you, there are so many freaking companies that will take these video game characters seriously now because of Sonic. But there are people that be like, no, I want to do what I want, and that's mostly, I think that's how we got freaking, Skyline Academy the way it was. And it's just like, and let's be real. Skylar's Academy would have been a good like Saturday morning cartoon kind of thing. You know, something you'd see on like Nickelodeon. Now the Spyro concept series I'm talking about would be like would be totally like well the Spyro concept series would totally be like something you'd see on the weekdays, but then they'd probably move it to like the weekends to get a bigger turnout. But like maybe it'd be like an after school kind of thing. You know, more ratings there. Yeah. I'm thinking about this in terms of ratings. Yes, I am. But, you know, wherever they would stick it on a schedule on any kind of network, I really think this has potential. He's also doing a on the side, he does have a bunch of original ideas for things. But also, he has a bunch of rewrites for various things. There's also a Legends of Spyro prequel series he actually did. That it kind of goes into the parents that you hear about in alliances. Which, again, I don't know if anybody would, really, I don't know if anybody would really sink this much money into Spyro if this was like a real thing. Because that, networks all about either, networks sometimes are about toy sales, but if it was on a streaming service, it would be about how many people are watching and stuff like that. See, but the fact that, like, concept show videos like this, you don't have to worry about that shit. You can just go fucking ham if you want. But I like how, JT Anime and Nerd, how this man literally just kind of, how this man literally doesn't, stays within the universe of Spyro. He does what he sets out to do, and it doesn't feel like it's too weird or too out there. Because I've seen people who've done things like this, and they've gone too above and beyond for this thing, and being like, well, this is my own interpretation, But when they go and do their own interpretation and make it too gritty and dark, they tend to just go their own way and go too dark and gritty. Case in point, the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air reboot. Oh my god, my family loves that shit, but I fucking despise it because it's not really, yeah, that's what Fresh Prince of Bel-Air needed, a gritty ass reboot, the kind of gritty ass reboot we would all make fun of a few years back. Dumb shit. Sorry, I went on a tangent there for a minute. But what I'm saying is, JT, Anime Nerd, he sticks to, the universe of Spyro. He sticks to the world of, Spyro the Dragon, and, Legend of Spyro, mixes them together, put some Skylanders up in there, the ones that make sense to Spyro's world, and then boom, this is what we got. And I just really think you should really... I'm going to have, the playlist to Spyro. So you guys can, literally, watch. So you guys can literally, watch this shit. It's not shit. And, I'm sorry, I said, watch this shit. Sorry, I'm, sorry, that's my vernacular, dudes. But you know, you guys need to watch this good ass shit because it's like it's really fucking good.
What's up, guy?
This man worked on this the first episode 2 months ago.
What's up, guys? JT Anime Nerd.
And he's been doing this for a while. And I'm just saying you should really like get the sorry guys, but like seriously got my throat stuff going on, so please give me a few minutes here. Be patient with me here. But I'll say this, guys. When it comes right down to it, you should just check this out, even if you may not like it fully, or you may not like the voice, you may not like the dude doing the voices for all the characters. Think about it more as the concept that it is, because honestly, it is really good. It does the whole like show thing where it's like it introduces some of the characters. It introduces some of the characters, and then, you know, episode 5 is where shit gets real. So you should check that out. Again, it has no animation to speak of, so I can't really tell you, oh my god, this is animated well. But I was, you know, when I was like listening to it and just really listening to it, and, like, I just imagined how well certain things would have been animated. Also, it's kind of like, hey, dude, like, I was literally screaming at my computer going, like, not screaming at my computer, but like, hey, dude, if you're gonna do this, sell the English screams and stuff. You know? And, you know, him as your voice actor, just kind of directing people, because I've been doing this for so long. It is what it is. But yeah, go check it out. I'm Bugsy, and this has been my review. Been a while since I did one. I will be doing Reverb pretty soon. I'm halfway there. At the rate I'm going, it's probably going to be another month. Peace, everybody.